Following the hurricane in Hawaii, President Joe Biden made a trip down there and was trying to, console the families because property worth millions of dollars has been destroyed. The livelihoods of people have been distracted. Some people have been injured, but the people are not very happy with the president. That is because he came with less than $1,000. He came with between $700 and $800 as relief for people who've lost their homes. In this current real estate market where homes are very, very, very expensive, the price of houses in America is skyrocketing by the day vis-a-vis the income that Americans are making. So for somebody to work so hard and have a home, it means that they acquired or they got a home through blood, sweat, and tears. And then here comes a president that is bringing very little and just his face as consolation. And what was annoying the people is the fact that America is pumping so much money in Ukraine to fund the war so that it can indirectly get back at Russia. But at home, your own house is burning, you have issues back at home. And not just the flooding. America has very many systematic issues that affect minority communities. And instead of putting the money there, you, in your wisdom, have decided to give that money to Ukraine. And when I'm in the most and dire need of the government to come to my aid, you show up with $700 and you expect me to smile for the camera and shake your hand. And the people are just like, no, it's not going to happen. Listen to what they had to say.
I think Joe Biden should take his $700 and get back on the plane and go home. That's what I think. Because $700 compared to all the millions he's giving to Ukraine, why? We need it. Today, I haven't had any money come in. I haven't had anybody call me back. I didn't have anything. I have no idea. I lost my house. I lost my car. I lost my animals. I mean, come on, man. We're not getting anything. Till today, I still didn't get my meds. I cannot get my meds yet. My medicine was all burnt in my house. My rent money was all burnt in my house. I have no money anymore. I think Joe Biden should take his $700 and get back on the plane and go home. That's what I think. Because $700 compared to all the millions he's giving to Ukraine, why? We need it. That's why we don't understand why. We're citizens and we cannot get money. But if they're not citizens, they get gazillions of dollars from the USA. Where's our government? Fix your house before you fix somebody else's house.
Is this how, your community, other Hawaiians locals, indigenous people, is that how they feel, pretty much how you feel?
Everybody feels that way. Come on. That's why the local people stick together and we help our own people because we know the outside people are not going to do it.
I think there's a very huge disconnect between Joe Biden and Americans in general. I followed the elections a lot more closely, and I remember, let's just take it from the Black people context first. I remember during elections, I can't remember exactly where the place was, but this person, comment down below if you can remember the person who said these sentiments. It was in a Black neighborhood where Joe Biden had gone to campaign, and this person said, we know Joe Biden and Joe Biden knows us as Black people. And so Black people almost felt like they're going to have a sense of visibility in his government. And visibility is not just giving a job or a government position to one or two people. Okay, representation matters, but we need to see it in policies. We need to see it in your administration. We need to see it in budget allocation. We need to see it in funding. We need to see it in addressing systematic issues that have consistently held Black people behind, and we're not seeing it. Now let's go to the general population of white people and everybody else. I don't think that people genuinely wanted Biden. People were just fed up of Trump. And so they put him in office with the hope that he will do just a little bit better than Trump. And then you have Biden. And he's just so disassociated from what is going on in America and what's going on the ground. I think he's always had a vision of what America is or what America has been, and that's just what he's running with. And just like many global leaders, he's refused to open his eyes to the fact that America is not all that and so much more. The country is going through so many challenges. And as a leader, it's up to you to step up and address some of those challenges. And unfortunately, from all the things that we read and see on the media and just talking to people, it's almost like he's been unable to do that. And just seeing now people come out and rebel. He's facing what, not at the same magnitude, but that is the same rebellion that people heard against Trump, and it's beginning to run after him. And knowing Joe, he's old and frail, he cannot run that fast, so it's going to catch up with him. And I think the earlier this administration and Democrats begin listening to people and addressing the problems at home without trying to chase the global American agenda of global dominance, the better it's going to be, not just for the Democratic Party and this government, but also for the people of America and America, the country. Let me know what you think. Do you think that the people of Hawaii are well within their rights to tell Joe Biden they don't want his money if he's not going to come with substantial aid that can make up for the losses that they've incurred following the natural disaster? Then you should just skip it, because if you're funding the war in Ukraine, you should have enough money in your budget to help your people. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you again next time. My name is Ondiro Oganga. Connect with me on social media at Ondiro Oganga, where I create content on business, travel, and life in Africa. And you can also join me on YouTube, where I document stories of the diaspora community relocating back to the African continent and just starting their life afresh, reconnecting with the motherland, and just living their best life. I'll see you again next time.